you've got a freaking roller coaster attached to your train. That is awesome. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are back with Rails Unlimited on Roblox, and there's been a huge update which has added a ton of new trains. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so we're going to start out with the new standard trains. So these are the ones that are completely free to play with. So we're going to start out with the Atlantic Auto Rack. Alright, so here is the locomotive. Now it is definitely taking inspiration from the NS line, and yeah, it is pretty fantastic. You know what I really like about this? I like the actual yellow, kind of orange, oh, we're gonna hit somebody here, but the handrails, I like that detail there. And there's a sound for everybody. Now, does this have ditch lights? Yes, it does. That's fantastic. So you can see the ditch lights right there. And I'll blow the horn once again. So yeah, this locomotive is completely free to play, so that is awesome. And yeah, it's also got some auto racks behind it. There's quite a few of them, and I like that about that because I like some of the longer locomotives. Alright, so we're going to increase the power here, and we're just going to go to full speed and see how fast this locomotive can go. Alright, so it looks like it's peaking at about 90 miles an hour here, so that's pretty cool. We're now passing over the bridge, which leaves Pinewood over there. We're going to go through Orion and then probably do some destruction at Frontier. And it looks like the sun is coming up, so we'll be able to get a nice shot of the locomotive in the daytime. There you go. So you can see that the auto racks have a brown and yellow color. So you have some brown auto racks and then some yellow auto racks. That's nice. Alright, here we go. It is time for destruction. So let's put the bell on, blow the horn, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Well, that was incredibly anticlimactic. Yeah. Let's move on to one of the other locomotives. Alright, here is the second newest locomotive added to the game. This is the same... What the heck just happened? Did we just derail? What? Looks like our caboose is going in the other direction. Let's try that again. Alright, so this is the Midwest Manifest, and it is the same type of locomotive as the one we were just checking out, the NS locomotive, and yeah, so this is really nice. I like the coloring and paint scheme on this. I like the variation of cars in it, and I love how there is a caboose, although it did try to leave us a few minutes ago. I also like the logo that they have here. That's awesome. It's a very kind of nostalgic looking logo, so I really recommend using this locomotive. Alright, now here's an interesting place to derail. I've only done it like once or twice in a video, but right here, this is actually pretty interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Scenic View on, and here we go. That did not work as expected. Well, here we are now kind of drifting on the tracks here. I don't know what to say about this, really. But we're about to have a disaster on our hands. Alright, I think the station here is where we're gonna derail this thing. And there we go. That was a very anticlimactic derailment. Yeah, this is turning out to be pretty anticlimactic so far. Hopefully we can get a better derailment. I don't know if you would call it better or a worse derailment, but yeah, let's move on to the next locomotive. Alright, so the third locomotive we are checking out is the Southeast Stealth. Now this is a CSX locomotive, and it looks like we are carrying some coal, and yeah, so I actually really like the paint scheme on this. You've got a little bit of blue, but you've got a lot of that light gray in there. That's a kind of mix that you don't see a lot, and I really like how they threw that in there as a paint scheme. So that's nice. And I should mention that this locomotive doesn't have ditch lights, and I forgot if the other one did or didn't. I forgot to showcase that off. But yeah, this one does not have ditch lights. And the horn is different. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to... There we go. So that was a somewhat dramatic derailment. We had the engine go up into the air a little bit there, and those two cars kind of crumpled together a little bit. Yeah, that was, interesting. Oh my gosh! I didn't even see this until now. This entire engine is upside down on its head. Wow. Alright then. Alright, so we have the final train. Now this is actually premium, so you have to pay for this. So whenever you spawn this, you may actually get multiple variants of this locomotive's paint scheme. Now this is the leader. This is what this one is called. And yeah, so I really like this paint scheme as well. This is another one of my favorites. I think this update has some of my most favorite paint schemes so far. So yeah, this one is actually pretty interesting. You got the green, you got the white, and you got the red and black. So that's really nice. So this locomotive can go up to 100 miles an hour, and we are advised at 65. But, you know, we're going to derail anyways, and I think let's try to get a derailment at Farafov here, and we're going to see how bad this is going to turn out, because we're going real fast. So here we go. So I'm going to go into scenic view, and whoa, okay, so all the cars tipped over, and the engine didn't even do anything. So that's kind of unfortunate. Let's check out this locomotive again and see what paint scheme or livery we get. Alright, so we have the Ivanhoe. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if I get that wrong. And this locomotive is actually carrying some logs, which is neat. And yeah, so this is another nice paint scheme. It's very simple, but I like it. It's nice. And by the way, there's the horn for these locomotives here. And this locomotive has ditch lights as well. Or does it? No, it doesn't. I lied. I thought it did because of the lights at the bottom. Now, I've always wanted to try this. Can we actually derail off the bridge? If we're going fast enough, which we are going at 100 miles an hour, we technically should be able to. So let's hit the scenic view. We gotta do this real quick. Scenic view, and nope. That is entirely derailed the train. We are now riding in between the rails. Boy, oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Bam! Oh! Right into the station. Oh my gosh. We're still pushing forward though. This is amazing. I can't believe we're still moving forward. Yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a while. Let's check out this locomotive again. I think there's like one or two more variants, so yeah, let's go. Alright, here's another variant. This is the Metro Trend, and this is a red and black and white paint scheme. I like this. It's really nice. It reminds me of, I think Pennsylvania Railroad had this color. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Yeah, this is actually really neat. I like this. Alright, so this is like the same exact locomotive. Actually, I think the horn is different for each one. That's interesting. Alright then. And so is the bell. So this is a passenger train. As you can see, we've got some passenger cars there. But these passengers have no idea what's about to happen. And they're not going to like it one bit. I don't know what's happening. Something. Oh my gosh. Well, we are now drifting. We are now no longer drifting. And we're on fire. How about that, folks? Alright, so here is the last variant of locomotive I believe there is. If there isn't, let me know in the comments. Now this is called the Coaster Team, and Coaster Team is one of the other developers, like every single one of these locomotives is, because it is called the Core Developer Collection. So yeah, it's basically the developers' trains. So as you can see, we have what looks to be a roller coaster attached to the back of this train. This is the most interesting train so far, besides the special ones that they have for holidays and stuff like that, or April Fools and stuff. This is one of the most interesting trains so far. You've got a freaking roller coaster attached to your train. That is awesome. Too bad that this roller coaster is about to have a malfunction. Let's do a nice scenic view of this. Just click it a bunch of times. I don't even know what happened. We're still on the tracks. That's at least okay. Whoa! There we go. Oh, we were so close. Look at how close we were to coming off the bridge. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. If we went flying off the bridge, that would be awesome. But I guess we got our interesting derailment. There's a car over there. There's a car upside down. There's a car the engine is just upside down, sticking out of the mountain. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see y'all next time guys. Goodbye.